Welcome back! We're in the second fortress now, and I appear to have broken the door, because it isn't closing. This age really is the most glitchy of all the ages when you're doing it with two people. I have no idea why.
Well, wait until we get to eat our chemo.
Yeah, okay, that's glitchy for you, because you have the Mac version.
Oh, there you are!
It's not...
No, you're going the wrong way.
Okay.
Turn around.
Ah, okay. Ah, yes. Here's another sparkle, whatever you want to call them, for our Relto. And there's Nora. Alright, well, there's only two things we really need here. One is a Bahro stone and another is a journey cloth. So let's try and find them.
Which is the door? You broke that door, did you?
Yeah.
It looks closed to me.
Yeah, no, not this door, the actual door going outside.
Oh.
Okay, these are the locker rooms, and unfortunately, although the pipe appears open, you cannot get the maintainer suit. Which, on the one hand, it's a shame, on the other hand, it's probably a good thing, because otherwise you'd have 20 people running around in the city, all looking exactly the same. Norik,
what do you want me to do? Am I going the wrong way?
No, I want to go to the control room through the connecting tunnel here. And you can go through the hallway or the tunnel, whichever you want. Because there is actually something in the control room that wasn't there in Complete Chronicles, which is this control panel for the wall. Unfortunately, the wall is not enabled, and I think that also has to do with how glitchy it actually was. When they did enable it during the game tab version. So unfortunately we cannot go and play games on the wall, and the control panel cannot be used, but it is there, and it wasn't in Complete Chronicles. So I'm not sure how to use it.
Well, that may be something that they eventually reinstate.
I'm not sure.
Know.
I doubt.
You think it's too glitchy?
I doubt they're actually going to actively work to fix these bugs. Cyan doesn't have that much resources to pour into this. Okay, let's go and find the journey cloth. Nothing else in these corridors besides that one sparkly that we already got. I always forget which side has the journey cloth and which side has the stone. This side is the one with the stone and the key notebook, which is not the same key notebook that's in the neighborhood. This one is much more basic. This is the one that was also in Complete Chronicles, so it doesn't cover all the functions of the key we're currently using. There's a Bahro stone here, and we will use that, but we'll only use it after we've gotten the journey cloth.
I just want to say, well, you've gone so they can't see it. We'll go into the next one and I'll show them the pens.
Yeah, of course. We'll walk to the other. We'll walk to the other conference room, which is on the other side of the building.
Or jog. Having my vicarious exercise.
Yeah. Yeah, when they're gonna do a Project Natal or Kinetic or Connect or whatever it's called nowadays version of Uru, then you actually have to run for real to do this. Would make a great workout.
Yeah. Imagine having to do the jumps for real.
Okay, journey cloth! Yay! Which is of course the last journey cloth in the regular portion of the age. There's only two left, and both of those are in the area reachable from Teledon. Over here is Simpson's notebook, which has nothing new in it, so I'm not going to read it now. If you want me to hear me read it, then you can go to the Complete Chronicles Let's Play, because I already read it there. I just want to point out the sticky note again that mentions the Bahro Linkstone In Teledon, leading to the upper area of the fortress in Gahreesen.
I mean, I just want to point out the predominance of the pen motif, which I found interesting because to make the special books, you need special paper and you need special ink, but you don't need a special pen. I don't know why I find that interesting, but I do find that interesting. And yet they've made a big thing about the pen.
Well, you do still need pens, of course, and the pen are actually the pens are also the symbol of the Guild of Writers. Especially this form here with the circle around it is very similar to the symbol for the Guild of Writers. So maybe the maintainers in the Guild of Writers had some kind of cooperation going on here, although we have no information about that. And Simpson also doesn't mention it as far as I know. So it could just be a decoration, or maybe it's something more.
Your shirt. You're wearing a Guild of Writers shirt.
No, yeah, but all of the guild shirts have the same symbol on the back.
Do they?
Yeah, and it's the generic Dunny Guilds symbol, which is the Arch of Karaf, and not the actual symbol. Yeah, but they really like their pens here. I think maybe even the backs of these chairs are sort of like pens. Maybe, I don't know. Not really. Okay, maybe I'm just imagining that. Gen also liked his pens, of course, because he had the whole pen motif in his own symbol and in the worship room on Riven, the rotating room.
And there's someone in the center thing in the center thing of the table.
Yeah, here as well.
Pens pointing, yeah.
That's sort of similar to Gen's symbol, except it's not 5 points. And in Gen's symbol, the pens are on the inside of the circle rather than on the outside. All right, let's go and get that Bahro stone. Again, there's not really any reason you need the Bahro stone, except if you want to do marker runs. And maybe we'll do some marker runs at some point, just to show how they differ from the Complete Chronicles version. But
I actually liked the marker runs, except for 3 and 8, which really finished me off.
Yeah, the suicide jumps are a bit annoying.
Especially if you have to do them 30 times, which you never had to do.
Oh, I got lucky with them.
I had a crowd of people coaching me too, which is even more embarrassing.
As in the original Uru, if you don't have Complete Chronicles, but the original version of Uru without the live portion of it, then these Bahro stones that lead into Agura are actually the only way you have to really get a look at various places in Agura. But since we can just go to Agura via the Nexus, there really isn't much point to them, except to use them for marker runs, because there will be markers on these balconies.